Right. Here, academic standards, 5. 2 minutes I will go to the gender section. While you are entering the examination hall, you will get 2 papers. One is OMR sheet, which is your hall ticket number, your name, all the things will be printed on the top itself. Part 1 is your information. 23 pages will be there. It is enough to write 23 pages will be there. It is enough to write 16%. 16%. Section 1, 6%. Section 2, 6%. Section 3, 4%. 6 plus 6 plus 4, total 16%. If you want to write another 2%, that is your wish. The pages are enough. Why? Last 2 years, this booklet is going on. In the paper evaluation, I am attending every year. So I observed so many papers. Every year, I am going to correct it. I am acting as examiner in the paper evaluation. Under my side, 6 other teachers will be correct the papers. Each person will be correct minimum 400 to 500 papers entire the spot camp. So approximately 3,000 to 3,500 papers I am observing. In that, no one student not completed 23 pages. Even 18% be completed. Even 18% be completed. Some more pages will be left. Some more white papers will be left. That's why my suggestion is don't worry about the papers. But while writing your side, don't write, don't cancel. Don't write, don't cancel. Don't waste the pages. First thing is that. In that, surely go for the. I observed that every child in your running up your classroom, in your studies of regular days, there is one habit. While writing a notebook without using margins. Same habit will be carried out in the examination hall. I observed in so many examiners. Please, my suggestion is, while collecting the paper by 9 a.m. in the itself examination, question paper will be given 9:30 a.m. Answer booklet will be given at 9 a.m. Please ensure that 24 pages is there or not. First, you have count it. Second, immediately you have to draw the margins. Top margin, left margin. Only 2 lines. Other subject will go 4 sides. But in mathematics, exclusively like that, which I am showing on the screen. Compulsory scale with the left side, scale with the top. I observed in so many papers in every year, among the 3,000 and 3,200 papers, honestly, 500 to 600 students are not maintain the margin. We can award the marks. Whether you are writing the question number, it is including the problem solution number or question number. We can't clarify. There you will be the loser. That's why my suggestion, everybody, please maintain the margin. This is general instruction. Right. As per the academic standards, one more thing. I am showing you graph to the bottom. This is every child. I think your teacher is supposed to explain to you. Use rough work in the last page. It is also admittable and acceptable. But my suggestion, I observed in last graduation camps, one student is correctly done in the last page with the rough work. When we carry the same answer from there to the original place for awarding the marks, transforming the matter from there to here, place changes into minus, square changes into cubes changes into plus. The speed and accuracy may be frightened, may be other factor, but not wantedly. This is going on to happen. My suggestion to you, please make sure to do the rough work bottom of the page itself if you require further solution. It is also admittable and acceptable. It is valid. There is no condition, only last page. There is no condition for last page. This is from my end, this is a suggestion. If you feel required rough work, then only draw the line, write the word rough work, do the rough work, carry the same things, from there to original solution. This is regarding general. And another one more thing. After getting the question paper, please don't run immediately the first question, second to your side. Continue to your side. Which question you know familiar? Among the 18%, I can guess, I can expect minimum 4 to 5% easily you can finish among the 18%. So select them first. First impression is the best impression of the evaluator. So while you are writing the first 3-4 questions without corrections, without overwritings, without mistakes, every day we will correct the papers, minimum 50 to 60, maximum 60 papers. This is the summer season. In that the facilities will be not in good condition. We'll get the after 10 a.m. or 11 a.m. tidiness. There will be some difficulty to avoid doing the work. That's why we'll get some difficulty. In that little bit we'll get the boring. That's why we suggested, my suggestion is, first you write the 4 questions or 5 questions very well. We check the first 2-3 questions. If they are very well, we can't see each and every problem from first line to last line. Given data is there, suitable formula is there, and the substitution is correct, answer is correct. We will give them marks. Every teacher, math teacher will do that. This is from my end. That's why don't frighten yourself. Don't think all other things. Please do your way. Trust yourself, believe yourself, believe the teacher, what they taught, what they explained in the running of the class. First you trust your teacher and yourself. Present the solution in this manner. First 4-5 questions which you know familiar, you present very well without correction, without overwriting, without mistake. Please do so. Next, remaining question, thinking questions. Minimum thinking questions you select. Next, to think largely, that question. Final, which you don't know the question, that you select. This is a priority to select solution. You will get minimum 7 to 12 marks additionally. 7 to, worst condition 7 will take. Not simple, 10% marks will be hiking. Please follow the instruction. I don't want to say question number 1 is first, question number 2 is second. Suppose you know 18% very well, please do it. But you write the number 18, don't write number 1. I observed in some papers, every year minimum 100 papers I am getting. What they are doing, first question, they are writing number 1. Actually the question paper, that number is different. Please don't do like that. Please do what number is assigned in the printed paper, that number is now note down in the margin. And also, some students are writing the questions. Please don't do so. Why? This is a waste of time. This is a waste of time. Please don't do. These are the general things. Right? From my end. These are the key points. Read the question paper thoroughly. After reading it, which question you know, before start the solution, first, in the suppose I selected question number 7. What is the given data? Please make sure to note down. Please make sure to note down given data in the Excel. Write down the number, given that. So next, select what is to be found, what is to be found, what is to be done. The next one is select and write a suitable formula. What is the meaning of select and write a suitable formula? Example, solve the question by substitution method. Solve the pair multiplication by substitution method. One of the student is solved, it is an elimination method. Selection is wrong. You won't get the marks. And I want to go Hyderabad. I went to Hanamkonda bus stand. I get into the bus, come out. Can I reach my destination? Can I reach my destination? No. The selection of formula is that much important. Please read the question thoroughly, twice and thrice. what is to be done, what is given, what procedure is asked. This type of questions are 10 to 15 are there. 10 to 15 are there. That question please make sure to do correctly. Make sure to do correctly. Quadratic equation, factorization, completing the scaling, quadratic formula, pyramidal equation, graph, substitution, elimination, polynomial, zero. Similarly, move to the statistics. Mean, there are three methods. One is the direct method, second one is the assumed mean method, which is deviation. Third one is the step deviation, which method is asked to do that one only. In one question, similar triangle, exercise 8.2, problem number 8, in a trapezoid ABCD, AB parallel to CD, diagonals of intersection O, then show that AO by BO is equal to CO by DO. Prove this by BPT, basic proportionality theorem. Same question, show that by using a similarity of criterion of similarity of two triangles. Exercise number 8.2, problem number 6. The same question, methods are different. Please, what is asking the question, please do that method. If method name is not given, your wish. Any method is okay. Do these things or please keep in mind. So generally these things are doing in speed, you may do mistake. In probability, in a bag, 3 red balls, 4 blue balls, 5 green balls. Find the probability to get a not red ball. Not red ball. This is a negative question. Children are reading the question very well. Not red ball. By attempting the answer, giving for red ball. That is a misconception. I observed in my valuation. Red balls are there, blue balls are there, green balls are there. Actually ask not red ball. Immediately go for not red. You write it not red while answering red ball. That is the misconception. What we have to do? There we have to select other than red. Not red means other than red. How many are there that we have to take? So these type of questions do well before going to do. Think twice, attempt answer correctly. Right. Do the next to solve the problem as per the procedure. As per the procedure, you go ahead and solve it. Here, one more suggestion from my end. Now I am going to talk topic wise, academic standard wise. 80 marks paper is there. 2 minutes to keep away the 20 marks part B. About 60 marks with you now. If you write now, if you can't attempt anything, minimum presentation, you secure minimum 30. You will secure. Blindly you can secure 30. Any student, those who don't know now, till now any question. 2 things I can explain. By the 2 things, that child will secure 30. 28 is passed. 28 is passed. Now tell me, is there any chance to fail? Reply. So, what is the 30? What about remaining 30? That is, we people who come out to sit here. That is this program main motto. Now let us see that each section. For section 1, 6 questions are there. For only writing the given data, you will get each question half mark. 6 questions, 6 halves, 3 marks. Then, next one is section 2. Writing of only given data, 6 questions, each 1 mark will get 6 marks. Then next, section 3. Each question, there are 4 questions to be attempted compulsory. Only writing the given data, you will get the 4 marks. How many total? 13 marks blindly. And the worst in mathematics, Ramarao sir said it, only you do these things. Sir is instructed every day, these 40 days, given a question, how to write given data, instructed, sit with me, write and show me, then you go. Every day 10 questions. 40 days, 40 into 10, 400 questions. I can master to write in the given data. I can master in the writing the given data. 13 marks in my pocket. To pass, 15 only required. Okay. Again, sir is instructed me. Then our question paper is 5 academic standards, I said. In that 5 academic standard, there is the 5th academic standard. Under visualization representation, 14 marks as per the blueprint, 15, 12 only. But choice, 14 are there. In that 14, one is statistics, ogive graphs, polynomials, zeros of the polynomial graph, parametric equation, solution of the parametric equation by graph, similar triangle construction. Then next one is Venn diagrams, sequence and tangent construction, applications of trigonometry, diagrams. These are all comes to the visualization representation. 14 marks. Sir is instructed me today. Polynomial graph, parametric equation graph, ogive graph. One construction similar triangle, one construction sequence and tangent. 5 questions. Given me 2 hours. Practice and write. Practice and write. 2 hours. Only 2 hours of the day. Per day 2 hours. Mathematics. 5 questions every day. 5 questions every day. 2 questions is compulsory in the paper. 2 questions is compulsory in the paper. 3 graphs. 4 constructions. Similar triangles, 2 constructions are there. Similar triangle, 2 constructions are there. Sequence and triangle, 2 constructions are there. And the 3 graphs are there. Total 7 questions. 7 models. Exclusively, if you learn, you can complete 6 plus 6. 12 marks. Third section. 4 questions. Among the 2 over. 14 chapters are there. In that 14 chapters, just we have gone through 5 chapters, only 5%. 5%. 2 compulsory. See children, 14 chapters, each chapter minimum 50 to 60%. 50 to 60. 14 into 5, last condition 50%. 14 5 are 700. By learning the 700, attempting the 4 questions easy, or learning the 5 methods, attempting the 2 questions easy. Which is easy? Respond. 5 questions, 5 models, 2 questions. 400 questions, total remaining total paper. My suggestion, 5 methods, 2 questions easy first thing. We will go question wise. Then we will discuss under overall. So my suggestion, graphs, constructions, please do so very well. In the graphs, write down the scale compulsory in every graph. Don't neglect. Visualization representation, the marks very clear, 14. Another thing, the applications of trigonometry, the questions will be asking, draw the suitable diagram, 4 marks. Venn diagram question, maybe 2 or 4 marks. By a strong wind, a tree broken at a point and touches the ground with the 60 degrees angle, away 6 meters from its foot. Draw the suitable diagram for it. Visualization representation. Draw a diagram. A person observes top of the tower with an angle of elevation 60 degrees. He marks at 10 meters and observes the angle of elevation top of the tower with 30 degrees. Draw the suitable diagram for this. 4 marks. 4 marks. Please don't write a big story. Just imaginary lines. I observed in my paper evaluation. Tree. Children are drawing the tree. Tower. Drawing the tower. No. Waste of the time. Imaginary lines. that is line segments. Every object on the ground, first draw the horizontal line, next vertical line, 2 over. If it is tower, church, mosque, temple, tree, electric pole, building, whatever this is, an ideal statue, this is vertical line. Horizontal line is ground. Then, first observes angle, join it. First is over. Another angle is towards or away. Towards is just you have to move forward. Another line. Diagram is over. Just to label A, B, C, D, E, F. Just to write down which is tower, where the observer first position, second position. Just to label it. 3 lines only. Don't go big story. 4 marks. 4 marks. A 1.5 tall man observes the angular elevation of the temple, top of the temple with angular elevation 60 degrees. He walks towards the temple and again was the angle is 60 degrees. First is 45, next is 60. In that case, first is building ground. Here must be the another vertical line. That is the height of the person. When the person's height is not given, second side there is no vertical line. Like this diagram. First, person's height is not given. This is the diagram. When the person's height is given, first is the tower, temple, mosque, church, whatever the object is given. The 1.5 tall man, another vertical and other angle. Please make sure to join it. Walks towards the temple. For parallel line you have to draw. Parallel line you have to draw. Walks towards the church or temple, mosque. And again, what is the angle? Diagram is over. How many papers I am checking? 3,000. 50% of the children are unable to draw the diagram. Where the misconcept I can't understand. These are enough. We will give 3 marks. You put A, B, C, D, another half mark. By writing of the object names, another half mark. The awarding of the marks is not the criteria of the answer. Please remember this. The valuation always student friendly. The valuation always student friendly. Why? Just before Lingarosa said, if you pay the rupees 1,000, you will get the Xerox copy of the answer script. In that, you can judge it. The teachers can estimate how they evaluate it. So you may challenge later on, but it will happen. Allowed or not later. First you can. So we people, when we are evaluating your answer scripts, we will do very carefully at a student field. We will avoid that if matter is the minimum is there, we can give the maximum marks. Sir also said same thing. We never give the lesser marks. If appropriate matter will be there, we will give an approximately maximum marks. And one more thing I will tell you. Just before sorry said, we don't want to disclose that, but I am going to disclose. So if I am the teacher, I am doing since 35 years in the field, I teach the 10th class, even though I am going to evaluation, when I entered the evaluation first day, the officers will be handed to me one booklet that is called Principles of Evaluation. Across the state, every teacher will get that booklet. The teacher will collect the paper as per the norms which is given in that booklet. Every question solution will be in that. So I know the solution, even though they are giving. Why? Students are writing how many steps. That many steps, how many marks will be given. That is called distribution of marks. Justification across the state uniquely. Justification across the state uniquely. That's why the principles of evaluation will be given for every teacher. In that there are some instructions The first one is any logical method is other than this solution in the given booklet is valid and award the marks. This will be the first point. Next, second point is the final answer is not criteria to award the marks. Any wrong is in the final answer. We never cancel the solution. We never give the less marks. Appropriately, we will given the marks. So that booklet will be written who? By SSC board. By SSC board means whom? Some person. Who is the some person? That is in front of you now. That is in front of you now. So, when I am writing the booklet, when your examination will be going on, after completion, the Commissioner Government Examinations called me. We people team up, 3 members are there. The team will be sit togetherly after your completion of the examination. We'll get the question paper. We'll read the question paper. Any mistakes will be there. Immediately suggest the direct to government examination, award the marks. Any wrongs are there, we can suggest read mistakes and the wrongs. Immediately on the day itself, we will suggest immediately director will be. These questions are print mistakes. These questions are something mistakes are given. Students, don't worry, you will get the marks. That type situation will be one thing. Second thing, on that day we will write the answers manually. We will give to them. They will print out. Then they circulate to the spot violation caps very across in that booklet. That's why I am saying very clearly how many marks will be given for writing the given data. By validator, I know that. Before that booklet writing value writer, I know that. That's why confidently I said 13 marks with you now. Among them, next 14 marks visualize. These are the topics. Polynomial zeros, and another question, pair of integration solution, graphical solution, and the statistics worksheet, and the similar triangle construction, sequence and triangle construction, and the Venn diagram. These are all the questions. 14 marks. Please add 13 to 14. Total how much? 2400. Why 2400? In that 14 marks, we already taken given data marks. 2.5 marks. Thus I reduced the 2.5 marks. Added to that 11.5. 14 or 2.5. I reduce it. 13 plus 11.5. That is at 2400. Still I required 3.5 to pass. Just only one academic standards, 5 chapters, 5 exclusively 5% only. Exclusively 5% I learned till now. I don't know other questions. I got a 24 marks. Without suppose Ramadasa said, hey Ramesh, take after getting the part B. After getting the part B, don't read the questions. Write all yes. 20 questions, 20 yes. Minimum 5% will be correct. Plus 5, 24.5 plus 5, 29.5. Never give half. 30. Pass. And pass. Tell me children, I worked only 40 days under the supervision of my math teacher Ramadan. Under the supervision of my math teacher, your math teacher, I secured 30 marks without learning other chapters, exclusively 5, 3 graphs, 4 constructions, only 7% only, sir. 7% only. I secured 30 marks So I'll learn the subject until 10 marks. I know few questions. I can get till more 10 marks or not. Yes or no? ఇంకొక 10 వచ్చే అవకాశం లేదా? ఉంది. ఎట్లనో అది కూడా చేస్తున్నా. Communication academic standard is there. Communication academic standard, we have 10%. So actually, they will be the 9 marks. In that, communication percent formulas. My math teacher asked me, hey, learn the formula of statistics, 5 formulas. Mean 3 formulas, mode and median. One more, median for ungrouped data. Median for ungrouped data. These you learn perfectly every day one formula. 6 days, 6 formula. 6 days, 6 formula. Only daily one formula with the graphs and constructions. And progressions. Nth term of arithmetic progression, sum of n terms of arithmetic progression, nth term of geometric progression. 3 formulas, another 3 days. So 6 plus 3, 9 days. Mensuration, 23 formulas are there. What are the 23? Cube, Ludo surface area, total surface area, value. LSA, PSA value. Cuboid 3, cylinder 3, cone 3, and then sphere 2, hemisphere 3, total 23. 6 items, 6 3 are 18 plus 1. Hemisphere is 3, sphere is 2 only. Total surface area, total surface area, total is same. So total 17 formulas. Sorry, last 17 days only given. Daily one formula. Daily one formula from today onwards. 40 days is there. One formula. So total 40 days is over. 30 days is over. 30 formulas I know very well. I can attempt 6 marks. 6 marks. Write the formula to find sum of n terms of arithmetic progression and explain terms in it. Write the formula to find the median for input data and explain terms in it. Write the formula to find the current surface area of the cylinder and explain terms in it. This type of questions are asking under communication. Under communication. Write the nature of quadratic equation roots. Write the consistency, inconsistency of the pair of linear equations. These are all comes to communication. These are all comes to communication. 8 marks, 9 marks. Add 24 to 8. 24 to 8. 32 and half. Part B pakka vedram. And blind rasa vachina general blind pakka vedram. Manam topic wise veldam. Communication question one more. Nagasri went to bookstore and purchased 5 pencils, 3 pens, paid to shopkeeper 120 rupees. Another day, she went to the bookstore again. She taken 2 pens, 3 pencils, paid the shopkeeper 80 rupees. Express this data pair of linear equations. Comes to communication. Comes to communication. 2x plus 3y is equal to 7. Write the equation parallel to it. Communication. Write the equation unique solution. Inconsistent. Write the linear equation infinite solution. This is comes to communication. Communication questions only few, we can say fingering only in the textbook. Plus, please make sure to the teachers and students also. Please don't throw the previous examination booklet, which is already shared to your correspondence now by me, which is got prepared since 2015 annual to 2025 June. All the questions is segregated chapter wise, which is shared by me to your before. Please ask them to collect it. If you solve them, the questions, our textbook totally 96 concepts are there. Among the 96 concepts, anybody can prepare the question paper. 38 concepts can be asked in the examination paper. Among the 96, only 38 questions, 38 concepts. Last 11 years, 2014 to 15, onwards this year, 11 years. Between 2 years, COVID, due to COVID, the exams are not held. 11 minus 2, 9. This year, not yet completed the examinations. 8 years, total papers are segregated chapter-wise. I was given. Please make sure to go through the paper, the previous examination questions, how they are asking, how I can answer it. If you don't know any answer, you can ask your teacher. If not, you can also call me. I can answer at evening 7:30 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. This is my assurance for you on behalf of the organizers. If I won't get a call, leave the phone call, I can reply within 20 minutes. If I am driving or anywhere else in a meeting, I can reply within 20 minutes. Call back on the number. So this is my assurance for you. Thank you. Progressions, 3 formulas, and the mensuration formulas, statistics, quadratic equation, nature of roots, Vedan equation, consistency, inconsistency, trigonometry. Trigonometry. No. Please, hypothetically, don't find out about trigonometry. Please go to the chapter of percent. You can see them. You can estimate. I can do very well by giving your correspondence and your management the support to you earlier. What they give the teachers instruction to teach for your strengthening yourself to secure a good score in forthcoming public examinations. So, what is the trigonometric questions? 2 things are there. Meaning of the cos theta, 2017%. Meaning of the cos theta. Please don't talk in the between of them. Meaning of the cos theta, some children are writing different story of the about 3 to 4 lines. No need. Just a single line. Adjacent side to theta and hypotenuse. That is enough. Children, any difficulty? Amma, any difficulty? Why you are talking? If you talk, I will stop. Unless I will continue listen. 2 things only. If I am giving any pain, I will stop. I can't accept this. I am telling you, get up your brain in this. If I am wasting my time, your time, I will stop it and I will get on. Yes. Seriously, I am saying. Ramananda said something. Unknowingly, some are going from my mouth, which will be in the exam. But you don't know, I don't know. I will give. At the end, I will give. I don't leave. If I leave, your person with you, they will give. 90% I will give my number. Don't worry.
कैसे लिखना है क्या है
यार वो क्या लिखता होता है
पता तो होना
This is the first page of the principles of evaluation. Any logical method is valid. Wait. All right. Later. See that first point, any logical method is valid in the principles of evaluation. First point. Marks should be awarded according to logical sequential steps. Final score is not criteria awarding the marks. The last point, the solutions given in the principles of evaluation are not suggestion only, which are correct are also be considered awarding the marks other than the solution within the booklet. This is the first page instructions. So next one is now academic standard wise. I'm going to now, before problem solving, connection questions. The connection questions also not there in our textbook sufficiently. The question is 2 cos square theta sin 2 cos square theta plus 3 cos theta plus 1 is equal to 0. Where theta is an acute angle. Solve 2 cos square theta plus 3 cos theta plus 1 is equal to 0, where theta is an acute angle. This is connection with trigonometric quadratic equation. Write the subsets of log 2 to the base 2 plus comma log 4 to the base 2 log 8 to the base 2. Write the subsets of log 2 to the base 2 log 4 to the base 2 log 8 to the base 2. Logarithms with sets. Logarithms with sets. Find the mean of first 5 even composite numbers. First 5 even composite numbers. Number system, statistics. Connection itself. These are the things, please do that. This type of questions. Go through them very clearly. More questions you practice. The mean, median of prime numbers, even numbers, odd numbers, composite numbers. Find the mean of factors of 24. Factors, connection with the mean, statistics. Find the mean of factors of 24. Find the mean of first 7 multiples. These are comes to the connection, one topic with another topic. Connections are 3 types. I don't want to go detailed now. Questions are enough. So please make sure to practice these 12 marks are there. 12 marks are there, including choice 14 marks. 14 marks. So these type of questions you can prepare. The many questions are there in the booklet of the right. The problem solving, reasoning and proof, more scored questions. What are the problem solving? What is the reasoning and proof? The problem solving means find the value. Evaluate log 512 to the base root 2. Evaluate log 8 base root 2. Such model, evaluate, find, comes under problem solving. Find the mean by step deviation of the following frequency distribution table. 7th term of AP is 126 and the 9th term of AP is 142. Find the common difference. This type of comes to problem solving. Find, evaluate, simplify. These are all comes to the solving. The some sample questions which are in the previous examination. That is the question. Write any 3-digit number. Find the LCM and GCD by prime factorization method. Numbers are not given. Yourself, write yourself the 2 numbers. Find the LCM and GCD by prime factorization method. This is problem solving. The next one is evaluate log 1.8 base root 2. Expand log 1125 by 32. These are all comes to problem solving. A minus B, B minus C and A intersection be given. Ask to find A and B. Problem solving. A and B given, A minus B, B minus A. Problem solving. 2 sets are given. Ask to find A and B, A intersection B. These model questions comes all problem solving of the sets. See the previous last question. If x not equal to minus 1, x not equal to minus 1, find the quotient of the x to the power of 5 plus x to the power of 4 plus x cube plus x square divided by x cube plus x square plus x plus 1. Here, the students are struggling to solve this. Simple is x square common from the numerator. X square common from the numerator, it comes to the factor of the denominator. X square times x cube plus x square plus x plus 1. Common factors cancel, answer is x square. 2 steps, 4 marks in that year. Only 2 steps. Please never think about the number of steps. Please never think about the number of steps. Please do in the right manner. Please do in the right manner. Problem solving, finding the value of the polynomial. Find the zeros of the polynomial x squared minus 4. This is the question. P of x is equal to x squared plus 5. Find the zeros. Find the zeros. Find the k value. See the second question. Minus 3, 0 and 2 are the zeros of the polynomial P of x is equal to x cube plus a minus 1 times x squared plus bx plus c, where find a and c. Zeros are given, asked to find a and c. By substitution, these models you can find the value of k. Division algorithm. See the question number was the last question. One of the zero of the cubic polynomial P of x is equal to ax plus bx plus cx plus d, where a not equal to 0, is 0, then find the product of other two zeros. A wonderful question it is. Only 20% of the children attend the answer on that year. This is my analysis about the paper on that year. Rest 80% of children are failed to attend the answer that month. Every child is asked to write, and the answer is 0. But the answer is not 0. The answer is defined, but not 0. But not 0. These type of questions are higher order PG questions, HOD questions. Each section 1 question will be there. Each section 1 question will be there. 3 sections 3 questions. Minimum 3 questions. Section 1, 1 question. Section 2, 1 question. Section 3, 1 question. Remaining 5 questions will be average and moderate. Average and moderate. Anybody can do. 40%, 40%, 20%. This is under 20% question. This is under 20% question. This is under new question. Progression connection it is. Alpha minus beta, alpha plus beta, under comes to arithmetic progression, where beta is the common difference. Comes to connection question and as well as problem solving. Division algorithm, polynomial chapter. Finding the k value, a1 by a2, b1 by b2, c1 by c2. If not, no solution, a1 by a3 is equal to b1 by b2. Unique solution, a1 by a2 not equal to b1 by b2. Infinitely any solution, a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2 is equal to c1 by c2. 3 conditions. What condition is given? The condition you can apply. You can analyze the value of k. Only one condition will be asked. Such model questions many times asked in the previous examination. Please go through that. This is a parametric question. Comes to connection question. Indirectly, they are given x is equal to a, y is equal to b are the solution of the linear equation. They are not asking to find x and y. They are asking to find a and b. They are asking to find a and b, not asking x and y. Don't frighten. You find x, y, that are indirectly a and b. X is equal to a itself given, y is equal to b itself given. Solve that. Write directly a is nothing x, b nothing y. Directly. No need to substitute and solve. The question of the The present age of A and B are in the ratio of 9:4. After 7 years, the ratio of the ages 5:3. Find their present ages. All the linear equation questions. These are all problem solving questions of the 4th chapter. This is a question. For expression, write the equation of the parallel equation, which is having unique solution with this. Unique solution. Write an example. Very simple. Children are doing more difficulty to do the answer. My suggestion to you, you write the same equation by interchanging the xy coefficient. By interchanging the xy coefficient, the given in the question paper x plus 2y plus 5 but 3 is equal to 0. Suppose I am the student, I can answer it 2x plus y plus 3 is equal to 0. I can answer it unique solution 2x plus y plus 3 is equal to 0. Then I will write a1 by a2. I will calculate the value b1 by b2. Then I compute a1 by a2 not equal to b1 by b2. Therefore, they are having unique solution. First one, 2 marks completed. Another question, no solution. Same xy coefficients, same you continue. Just you change the constant. Just you change the constant x plus 2y plus 1 is equal to 0. Only change the constant a1 by a2, b1 by b2 calculate, both will equal. Then c1 to c2 never equal. Condition fulfills. 2 marks. Third one, infinitely many solutions. Just you multiply all the total equation with 2. Double it. 2x, 4y plus 6. Then I calculate a1 by a2, b1 by b2, c1 by c2. All comes to equal. Then I conclude that infinitely many solutions consistent. I observed that 2017 or 18 this question, many children have struggled to answer it. This question is there in the 4.1 exercise, I think problem number 7. 4.1 exercise, problem number 7. In 4.3 exercise, every problem is important for 6 marks. 4.3, convert the equations into linear equations and solve it. Conversion. 7 by x plus 3 by y is equal to some 1 by 4. 4.3 exercise problems. 1 by root x plus 1, 7 by root y is equal to some. Such model questions you prepare well for 6 marks. See the question 5 by x minus 1, 1 by y minus 2 is equal to 2. 6 by, that is 6 by x minus 1, 3 minus 3 by y minus 2 is equal to 1. Such model questions you can prepare. And the quadratic equation, you put more focus finding the k value. Since the last 3 years, there is no question on completing the squaring. Please put more focus on it. Expected for 4 marks this year. Expected 4 marks for this year. These are the questions. See the question number. Solve the quadratic equation 2 sin square theta minus 3 sin theta plus 1 is equal to 0. Where 0 less than theta less than or equals to 90. Acute angle. In year 2022, I think. 23 or 22, the annual year. This is the previous question. 6 marks. 6 marks. If you get any confusion, please substitute sin theta is equal to x. If you get the confusion, put sin theta is equal to x. After obtaining x value, equal to sin theta and go for table and express the value. That is better. Theta value. That is better. Theta value. Sum of the two numbers A number and its reciprocal 10 by 3. Sum of a number and its reciprocal is 17 by 4. Such model questions we can prepare. Problem solving. 2.3 to the power of x is equal to 0.23 to the power of y is equal to 100. Then find the value of 1 by x minus 1 by y. Problem solving. Same data show that 1 by x minus 1 by y is equal to 1 by 2. Reasoning and proof. Question is said, but just changing, find the value of 1 by x minus 1 by y comes to problem solving. The same stem is changed. Stem is changed. What it is? Show that 1 by x minus 1 by y is equal to 1 by 2. That is reasoning and proof. Just stem markete question mark nature mark solution anta ade untadi last lo show that question. Reasoning and proof. In quadratic equation, find the distance between a cos theta comma 0, 0 comma minus a sin theta. Connection question. Find the distance between 2 points. Find the distance between 0, 0 and 3 comma 4. Problem solving. See the difference. Both are distance between 2 points. Whereas in one trigonometrical terms, it comes to connection. Whereas only numerals, it comes to the problem solving. Connection, problem solving. That is the difference between them. The question, find the slope of the line joined by the 2 points. Find the inclination of the angle made with x-axis by the line joined by the 2 points. The cream color shirt children are doing some differently things. So please, the teachers, please attention pages. The 3 rows of the cream color shirts. They are disturbing themselves and others also. Cream color shirt, 3 rows in the bottom middle, nearby the door. Suppose the question is given 4 points. Suppose the question is 4 points. Show that it is a parallelogram. Show that it is a rhombus. It is a rectangle. Square. General method you know. By using the point distance between 2 point formula, 6 lengths. 4 sides equal, 2 diagonals equal square. 4 sides equal, diagonals not equal rhombus. Opposite sides equal and diagonals not equal parallelogram. Opposite sides equal, diagonals equal rhombus. For exclusively parallelogram, every square is a parallelogram. Every rectangle is a parallelogram. Every rhombus is a parallelogram. Converse need not to prove. So that it is enough to show that the midpoint of the diagonal is enough. But sometimes may accept or not, you leave it. But my suggestion for you, ask the invigilator graph paper, plot the points, join them, it simply be closed. By visually after joining the points, it comes to simple and easy and sweet. No difficulty to calculate distance between 2 point formula. It is enough to flag the points, join in order. It comes to the figure. By observation, you conclude that whether it is square or rectangle or parallelogram or rhombus. Simple. They will provide as many as graph papers for you ask. There is no restriction, these many graph papers for you. Parametric equation graph is there, they will give. Polynomial graph is there, they will give. Then OG curves is there, they will give. Additional one more you require, they will give. Doesn't matter, there is no restriction to these many. Please, that is also be acceptable and the things. Sometimes they will give 3 points. Ramani said that these 3 points can be formed a triangle. Do you agree with her? Immediately the procedure is area of triangle. Area of triangle other than 0, yes, I can accept the Ramani statement. If it is 0, no, I can't accept it is polynomial. That is by mathematical method. What I do, my math teacher said, when you get like this, take a graph paper, plot the points, join it. If this forms a triangle, I can agree. If it is on a linear straight line, I can't agree. Under CC method, every method is acceptable and admissible. Children, please don't take a pain, don't get the risk in the examination hall. Do positive, think positive, write positive. These are the model questions, problem solving and the similar triangles I observed in different schools when I went with the guest lectures. The children are fighting to do the problems from chapter 908, 10 also. Please see the questions of previous examination, not that much frightened in the paper. Please never be frightened about your maths, 8th chapter, 9th chapter, 10th chapter, as well as 11th chapter also. Check the previous questions, you will get the confidence. What your teachers are taught to you, what your management gives the supports to you, please go through them. What they explained earlier in the class in transaction, the instructions are over across the entire year. Please trust it, believe it. You see the previous questions, you can answer the question chapter number 8, 9, 10, 11 without fail. I will say confidently and guarantee in front of your management and your teachers. Please go through the questions previously. You can answer it without fail. Confidently I am saying from this dais. Don't worry. See the question. Only similarities, BPT, small applications are asking. Never ask the such questions which is exercise 8.1, 8.2 and 8.4. Rarely asking 1 or 2. We are not going to put the question paper under 80 direct unte pura question paper unnadi kada hchkoti and padam cheppadu just before I used the higher order thinking questions in that 1 or 2 questions maybe we start exclusion choice will be there in the 8 or 6 marks they only will get okay children this is the third 8.3 exercise 8.3 exercise question these are the questions. Come areas of the 2D pictures, combination of different 2D diagrams. These are all the problem solving. This is the wonderful question, the mementos. The mementos marks to distributing our school games. The management is planning to prepare the mementos. The silver coating is asked to how much cost for painting of the silver coating. The diagram is given like that. Such model questions you can prepare. These are mensuration. So in the mensuration exclusively go for the 10.4 exercise. Conversion of one solid to another solid. One solid to another solid. A big sphere melted, a metallic big sphere melted recast into small spheres. How many such spheres can be formed? Value of the given sphere by value of the new sphere. You will get the number of spheres. The decimal value will be the waste of the material. The integer will be the rounded integer will be the number of spheres. Sometimes a cube box contains ice cream. The ice cream will be distributed to the children in the form of a cone surmounted by the hemisphere. How many such cone ice creams can be found? So here the value of the cube by value of the ice cream, cone ice cream. That is cone plus hemisphere value. Divided, you will get the number of cones. That is a 6 cm, 8 cm, 10 cm radii of 3 spheres melted and recast into a big sphere. What is the radius of the big sphere? The sum of the values of the three spheres is nothing but value of the big sphere. 4 by 3 pi r cube 1 plus 4 by 3 pi r cube plus 4 by 3 pi r cube is equal to 4 by 3 pi r cube. 4 by 3 pi common cancel. R1 cube plus R2 cube plus R3 cube is equal to R cube. 6 cube plus 8 cube plus 10 cube. So which gives to the 12 cube. Total 3 cubes sum is equal to 12 cube. The radius is 12. Exercise 10.2. 10.2 problem number 8. Problem number 8. From a cube, I think 6, sorry. From a cube, one face of cube, the maximum hemisphere is scooped out. Maximum hemisphere is scooped out. Find the surface area of the remaining solid. A cubical wooden block from one face, the maximum hemisphere is scooped out. Find the remaining solid surface area. Many children, when I went to the schools, the many 95% of the children doing wrong. There is the cube means misconcept is there. What is the misconcept? You see this. This is the cube. It has the 6 faces. From only one face, maximum hemisphere is scooped out. Maximum hemisphere scooped out means remaining 5 faces unchanged. Their areas remains into add. Let us consider side is x. Then 5 faces, 5 x square into areas. 6th face is scooped out. Maximum hemisphere means the side of the cube is nothing but the diameter of the hemisphere. The side of the cube is the diameter of the hemisphere. So here it can be, suppose this is a face. From this face it is cut out like this. These 4 corners remains, which are not the regular shapes. Which are not the regular shapes. There we have 4 corners. How? Area of one face minus area of circle. Area of one face minus area of circle. That is x square minus, add it. X square minus area of circle, 5r square first and take it. Next, when I scoop it is solid, hemispherical shape will be appears. Visualize. That should be added. The hemispherical shape. This portion will be added, which is the curved surface area of the hemisphere. 2 pi r square. 2 pi r square to be added. Plus 2 pi r square. Where r is equal to x by 2. Why? Whose diameter is the x. The radius comes to x over 2. Radius comes to x over 2. X by 2. R is equal to x by 2 replace. Before that, 2 pi r square minus pi r square gives 2 plus pi r square. 6x square plus pi x by 2 whole square. 6x square plus pi times x square by 4. X square is common. 6 plus pi by 4. This is the answer for that question. Many children are missing this concept. Many children are missing that concept. This concept is arising. Please think positive. Trigonometry problems, you see that. Put more focus on the third exercise and fourth exercise for 4 marks and 6 marks. Complementary angles, such angles you can go there. This type of question, this is a 4 marks question in earlier, now it is 6 marks question. Find the value of that in the year 2016 it is asked. for 4 marks in the year. 6 marks question. This question when is asked, the many persons are opposite. What is wrong in the question? Please read the question now. ABC are angles in a triangle. Immediately you move A plus B plus C 180. Second one is A plus B minus C. Sign out. Sin 30. A plus B minus C is equal to 30. Second equation. Third one, cos of B plus C minus A is equal to 1 over 2. That becomes to cos 60. B plus C minus A is equal to 60. Three equations generated. First is A plus B plus C 180. Next is A plus B minus C is equal to 30. B plus C minus A is equal to 60. By solving the linear equations, we get ABC values 4 marks. Please search mark. This is not in our text, but it was there. 11.3 exercise before the model questions are there. Not in 3 angles, 2 angles, which is above the tan of A plus B is equal to 1. Then cos of A minus B is equal to root 3 by 2 is equal to 0. Which are all on the screen, which are presenting every one in the previous examination questions. మీకు చూపిస్తున్న ప్రతిదీ కూడా ఈ గతంలో వచ్చిన క్వశ్చన్స్ ఏది నేను నా సొంతంగా ఇచ్చిన క్వశ్చన్ కాదు. ప్లీజ్ యు బిలీవ్ ఇట్ అండ్ ట్రస్ట్ ఇట్. దిస్ ఈస్ ద అదర్ క్వశ్చన్. Reasoning and proof. Last academic standard. Reasoning and proof. Last one. The prime factorization of natural numbers. How many consecutive zeros will it have at the end point? Justify your answer. Justify. How can you say? Do you agree? Justify. Do you agree? Show that. Prove that. These are all comes to the reasoning and proof. Reasoning and proof. Just before I said, Ramani said, do you agree? Like that the questions. These are show that, prove that. 2 plus root 3 is an irrational number. If x square plus y square is equal to 10xy, then show that 2 log of x plus y is equal to 2 log of x plus y is equal to 2 log 2 plus log 3 plus log x plus log y. Same question, same given data, x square plus y square is equal to 10xy, then show that 2 log 2 log x minus y is equal to 2 log 2 plus log x plus log y. Such model questions can be prepared. Reasoning and proof. Please go through them. These are the model questions. Show that log 162 by 343 plus 2 log 7 by 9 minus log 1 by 7 is equal to log 2. You have to close it. LHS you take and close it. Prime factorization or cancellations or do multiplication. Simplification you will get final RHS, log 2. 4 marks question or 2 marks question that is. These more focus is which type of question asked earlier. Similarly in the next year. This year. Next year is this year. These are the questions. Euclidean lemma problems. Please go to square and cubing problems. More focus on that. Square of any positive integer number is cube of any positive number is the form of such model questions we can prepare more. For 6 marks. For 6 marks. Sets. Venn diagram cardinal number. Cardinal number n of a and b is equal to n of a plus n of b minus n of a intersection b. Verify. Prove that in sets. This set of questions comes to Venn diagram is given. Ask to the question. Verify. Many times ask the Venn diagram is given. Provided. Using the Venn diagram. Verify. N of a and b. Simple and sweet question. If I am the 10th student, I will attempt first that question. Because very confidently I can finish. Which question you get the confidence, that only you do. You will get the more boost in the examination hall. That we require. Confidence is the more important in the examination hall Time management is the more important in the examination hall. Please do so these two things. Do familiar questions, you will get the confidence. Do familiar questions, you will get the confidence. Then you will do the rest question, minimum thinking, easily you can finish. I can, I will. Please always remember these two words. I can, I will. Never you say, I can't. After reading the question, if it is unfamiliar to you, don't say, I don't know. Trust yourself, believe your teacher, trust your teacher. You go on. Minimum you can succeed. You will get the given letter marks. You will get the formula, substitution. 3/4 marks you will get if you uncomplete the solution. Uncomplete the solution, you will get the 3/4. 3/4 means out of 4, 3 will get. Out of 6, 4.5 you will get. How many you lose? Only lesser marks can lose. It doesn't matter. If you want that, these 40 days, you do more. These 40 days, you do more. Remaining 1.5 mark, 1 mark will get. Already 1.5 year, 1 year, since June to this month, we are doing very well. Your teachers are doing very well. Your parents are supporting you all times. Not only today. Since you are entering 10th, there onwards, they are supporting you for your welfare. Right. These many questions will go. Right. I want to show this question and I will close the session. This is a question 2016. 15 only. 3x squared plus 2x minus 1. Find the zeros. The students are struggling to plot the points while doing the graph. See, this is first my suggestion for zeros of the polynomial in the graphical solution. Please do so the rough work first in the rough space. Why? Want the zeros, that two numbers must be present in the table. To get that, doing the rough work is better. 2 minutes waste, no problem. You will get the confidence. You will do more confidently to complete the solution. That's why my suggestion to every child, please do the rough work. I am doing splitting the middle term, nothing but solving the quadratic equation. So that is, by that, x is equal to minus 1 and x is equal to 1 over 3. After getting the values of the x, which is lesser, which is higher, please observe. So take the points for lesser value, one more less. Suppose there minus 1 is the lesser, I will start with minus 2 to break the points. 1 over 3 with the higher, I will go for x is equal to 1. Minimum 6 points are required. To that, I am going to take the graph. When I am going to draw the graph, there is no y. Now, given p of x, then y is equal to, then skip the p of x, y is equal to 3x squared plus 2x minus 1. Now, x values from starts minus 2 I will. Then x squared. The table values, independent values, x is equal to minus 3, minus 1, 0, 1 over 3, 1 and 2. The table preparation like this. You know how to prepare the table? I don't want to do. Preparation of table is over. Now I go to the graph paper. There will be the see the point 1, 2, 3, 4th point, 1 over 3, 0. To establish the 1 over 3 the graph paper, little bit difficult to me. About you, I don't know. I want to disclose that how we will do that in the graph paper in a simple manner. See the taking the graph paper. This is a table I don't know. This is a graph paper. X-axis. Scale is more vital role. Scale plays vital role. See x-axis. 3 centimeters 1 unit. Earlier 1 centimeter 1 unit in the previous one. Here 3 centimeters on x-axis 1 unit. It gives to easy. See the value. 3 centimeters means 3 centimeter, each centimeter 1 by 3. Do you agree? Children, 3 centimeters 1 unit. Each centimeter 1 by 3. Do you agree? Oh, yes or no? Yes, sir. 3x is equal to 1, children. X is equal to 1 by 3. I am saying 1 unit, 1 centimeter is equal to 1 by 3. I written the same on the graph. Y-axis 2 centimeter, 2 units 1 centimeter. Table, first point, 215. Sorry. X is equal to 1 and 4. Then 1 by 3 and 0. Simple or not? Plotting the point 1 by 3 comma 0. Getting or not? Different other points fiction. I know that. My intention is to show how to plot the 1 by 3 comma 0 on x-axis. To that, I taken the scale 3 centimeters 1 unit. Just the question why I am showing to you. To do yourself, the same question will be in the examination without mistake. Are you clear? Right. The time is over. So,
Thank you.
did you understand? The part B, please practice previous questions. You can finish 15 questions compulsory. If you practice the previous questions of the chapter wise, you can finish these 40 days 15 questions compulsory. Justify for you, I don't want to say. Justify for you, I don't want to say.
Thank you very much, sir. Really, the flow of subject you have observed. If a passionate teacher teaches, subject will be this much easy. For so many of the students, math generally will feel hard, but math is only the easiest subject I can say. So, sir has given very good confidence to you. I just review within 2-3 points. Question paper unnadunna raste 13 marks. I would like to share 5-6 points to you. Question paper unnadunna raste 13 points, 13 marks. Unnadunna రాయడం అంటే ఏంటి? క్వశ్చన్ లో 2 భాగాలు ఉంటాయి మనకి. ఒకటేమో డాటా ఉంటుంది, రెండేమో అందులో క్వశ్చన్ ఉంటుంది. ఆ డాటాని గివెన్ అని రాయాలి, క్వశ్చన్ ని రిక్వైర్డ్ టు ఫైండ్ అని రాయాలి.
Thank you, Ramesh Anna. Ramesh sir, National Best Teacher Award. The ఏమి చూడకుండా చక్కగా చెప్తుంటే సార్ సబ్జెక్ట్గా ఎంత చెప్తున్నది అనేటువంటి మనం అర్థం చేసుకోవాలన్నా అంత గొప్ప టీచర్స్ని మేము ముందుకు తీసుకొచ్చినాము. కాబట్టి దీన్ని సద్వినియోగం చేసుకోవాలి. బెటర్గా సార్ ఇక్కడ నిలబడి అక్కడ 3 లైన్లలో మీరు ఏం చేస్తున్నారో చూస్తున్నారు. దట్ ఈస్ ద అబ్జర్వేషన్ ఆఫ్ ది టీచర్. సో ఇది మీకు బెనిఫిట్ కావాలి. వన్స్ అగైన్ ఐఎమ్ ఎక్స్టెండింగ్ థ్యాంక్స్ ఆన్ బిహాఫ్ ఆఫ్ హార్డ్ సార్. నాకు మీ సర్వీసెస్ ఇంకా మాకు కావాలి. అదేవిధంగా నెక్స్ట్ అకాడమిక్ జూన్ ఎండింగ్లో కానీ జూలై ఫస్ట్ వీక్ కానీ మా టీచర్స్ కూడా వర్క్ షాప్స్ పెట్టాలనుకుంటున్నాము. ముఖ్యంగా అకాడమిక్ స్టాండర్డ్స్, బ్లూ ప్రింట్ అండ్ ఎవాల్యుయేషన్ సెట్టింగ్ ఆఫ్ ది క్వశ్చన్ పేపర్స్, అదేవిధంగా ఎవాల్యుయేషన్ ప్రిన్సిపల్స్ ఏంటి అనేటువంటి వాటి మీద వర్క్ షాప్స్ పెడతాం. ఇంకా ఏరియాస్ ఏవైతే వాటి మీద కూడా మీరు మాకు సహకరించాలి. ఈ రోజు వచ్చినందుకు మీకు హృదయపూర్వకంగా ధన్యవాదాలు. Students, now we have social studies. After social studies, lunch break, then biological science. Okay, Nana? Okay, sir. All of you stand up. Stand up. Jai Hanamkonda. Jai Hanamkonda. Jai Hanamkonda. కొంచెం ఎట్లా అని కూర్చోండి. Sit down, please. Please cooperate. It is the program. Nana. Now, biology teacher also came to the venue. I am inviting Dr. Veenawani to come on to the dais. Now, social studies subject. Social studies subject will start by Sri Krishna Rao Garu. Krishna Rao sir, retired social studies teacher, subject expert. అనేక సంవత్సరాలుగా వారు సోషల్ స్టడీస్ లో అనుభవం గడించారు. నాన్న ప్లీజ్ డోంట్ గో అవుట్, ప్లీజ్ కోఆపరేట్. మీ కొరకు మేము ఇంతమంది కూర్చున్నాం కదా మీ కొరకు. వీఆర్ ఆల్ కరెస్పాండెంట్స్. వీఆర్ బీ హియర్ విత్ యూ ఫర్ యువర్ సెల్ఫ్. వీఆర్ ఆల్ స్పెండింగ్ అవర్ టైం. మాకు ఎన్ని పనులు ఉన్నా కూడా మేము వచ్చి కూర్చున్నాం. మరి మీ పని కొరకు మీరు వచ్చినప్పుడు మీరు కూర్చోవాలి కదా. ఇప్పుడు సోషల్ స్టడీస్ మేము టైం వేస్ట్ చేయము. ఇమీడియట్లీ సార్ స్టార్ట్స్ ది సోషల్ స్టడీస్ లెసన్. టీచర్స్, గైడ్ టీచర్స్, కొద్దిగా మీరు మీ స్టూడెంట్స్ ను మీరే చూసుకోవాలి. లంచ్ బ్రేక్ ఉంటుంది. అదేవిధంగా మీకు మధ్యాహ్నం తర్వాత క్లాసెస్ తర్వాత we have some refreshments, water bottles also supplied to you. After 3 o'clock, please come to the hall, all of you. Hey children, don't go out please. Now social studies class వెళ్ళిపోతే ఎట్లా అండి? ఎవరికైనా ఏదైనా నేచురల్ కావాల్సినట్లయితే వచ్చిన వాళ్ళు పోవాలి. క్లాస్ ఒకటేసారా ప్లీజ్. నేను మంచిగా రిక్వెస్టింగ్ గా చెప్తున్నా కదా. గురువు కట్టబోతారండి. పోయిన క్లాస్ వాళ్ళు ఎవరు? ఎవరికైనా అవసరం ఉంటే ఒక్కరు పోవాలి. క్లాస్ చేసుకుంటున్నారు. మీరు పార్లమెంటా వాకౌట్ చేయడానికి? అసెంబ్లీనా? ప్లీజ్. కృష్ణారావు గారిని హలో